Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite and today is the day they some guys, like someone took something from me and it's walking in out there. So it's 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 not a thief, but someone took something from me. Okay? So it's a piece of paper. Okay, so I just want to say that. So currently it's 9:35 in the morning and today is April, wait lang. So today is April 11, 2023 and it's Tuesday. So happy Tuesday everyone. Do you know guys those before we start that, like, wait lang. Good morning pala. It's let's have a coffee. Aray ko, may lumabas. So, because I'm eating breakfast. Anyways, and I'm having coffee right now. So grab your coffee and have a sip and sit down guys. Okay, so again, just to remind to refresh and remind you guys, because we're reading a book guys, it's the book that I promised to you. We're reading different kinds of books, so it's called Flow. I have to tell you this, like, kasi we're just starting. Some of you may not know, but we're already moving forward with another book, okay? It's called, wait lang guys. Ang galaw. It's called The Flow. The Psychology of Optimal Experience by Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. So I don't know if he's a Russian or whatever guys, or in English or a European guy. So I don't know guys, you check on it na. What's important is that we're going to finish this book, but this is a bit long. Wait lang, just so you know, so you could have a background. There are a lot of reviews about this book and it's good. So we're doing our best to finish this slowly but surely. And it's page until page about the author guys. I'm gonna reveal him to you at the end of this book because it's here, and it's until page 303. Okay, so we're reading it by pages kasi you and I are lazy people and we still have a lot of things to do with our lives, like traveling and eating and taking care of ourselves and our maybe loved ones, if you have one, your family, and of course we have to make a lot of money. It's not a bad thing naman, diba? So I'm just saying, also don't make sure to have don't plan on getting kids. You know guys, some of my friends are like, no, most of them that are like that have like more than two kids, like they have a lot of complaints about life. So it's really hard to raise kids nowadays. So just you must really, inflation, you know that, and you must really have the entire mind, body and soul in coordination of raising them. So you must really be a little bit expensive or have a lot of patience, and we don't have that. I don't have that. I have time for you guys, only you. Okay, so we are reading also guys, some of my friends that are not that don't have kids, they are living a wonderful life. So congratulations to you guys. So I don't know, because I don't know if they're watching my channel, because I told you like this is like a secret channel, diba? If you don't know, just try to go back with my old videos. Okay, so we're the part of the lala, it is happiness revisited, ha. So we are on to page 3 and 4 and we're going to start. So parang lang game lang, no? So we're going to start. We cannot decide, at least so far, how tall we grow, how smart we will get. Wait lang, I'm gonna sip coffee. Coffee? Coffee? Baka lumamig. Wait lang. Okay, so I just finished my coffee. There's something. Wait lang guys. Ulit-ulit. Wait lang. Okay. Come back to me, okay? We're going to again, we can choose neither parents nor time of birth, and it is not in your power or mind to decide whether there will be a war or depression. The instructions contained in our genes, the pull of gravity, the pollen in the air, the historical period into which we are born, this and innumerable other conditions determine what we see, how we feel, what we do. It is not surprising that we should believe that our fate is primarily ordained by outside agencies. Yet we have all experienced times when, instead of being buffeted by anonymous forces, we do feel in control of our actions, masters of our own fate. On the rare occasion that it happens, we feel a sense of exhilaration, a deep sense of enjoyment that is long cherished, and that becomes a landmark of memory for what life should be like. That this is what we mean by optimal experience. It is what the sailor holding a tight course feels when the wind whips through her hair. So we have a visitor, sandali. Whips through their hair when their boat lunges through the waves like a colt. Sails haul wind and sea, humming a harmony that vibrates in the sailor's veins. Wait lang guys. So, ayan, nawala kasi. Nawala yung color ng face ko. So, sea and humming a harmony that vibrates in the sailor's veins. It is what a painter feels when the colors on the canvas begin to set up a magnetic tension with each other, and a new thing, a living form, takes shape in front of the astonished creator. Or it is the feeling a father has when his child for the first time responds to his smile. Such events do not occur when the external conditions are favorable. However, people who have survived concentration camps or who have lived through near fatal physical dangers, often cold than in the midst of other ordeal, they experience extraordinarily rich epiphanies in response to such simple events as hearing the song of a bird in the forest, completing a hard task, or sharing a crust of bread with a friend. Contrary to what we usually believe, moments like this, the best moments in our lives, are not the passive, receptive, relaxing times, although such experiences can also be enjoyable. If we work hard to attain them, the best moments usually occur when a person's body or mind is stretched to its limits in a voluntary effort to accomplish something difficult and worthwhile. Optimal experience is thus something that we make happen. Okay, so we make it happen, guys. Guys, this is like, you really have to be patient with this book, okay? Because you really need to garner the knowledge that you need to receive. You cannot get this from outside. I'm sorry to say that. And I know you guys love to scroll on unworthy things on YouTube and TikTok. So that's why I am here. We have to put a certain significance in your head, like important information, so that you'll know how to navigate this life. Okay, that's why people like me exist, and I'm not a people, I'm an alien. Okay, just so you know. So of course you wouldn't believe that, but it is what it is. So for a child it could be placing with trembling fingers the last block on a tower she has built, higher than any she has built so far. For a swimmer, it could be trying to beat his own record. For a violinist, mastering an intricate musical passage. For each person, is it the puppies? It's a dog. It's dog. Bleh. It's the doggos, guys. The dogs. It could be trying to beat his own record for a violinist mastering an intricate musical passage. For each person, there are thousands of opportunities, challenges to expand ourselves. Such experiences are not necessarily pleasant at the time they occur. The swimmer muscles might have ached during the most during the most memorable race. His lungs might have felt like exploding and he might have been dizzy with fatigue, yet they could have been the best moments of his life. You know, guys, I have something like this experience when I finish when I it's my first time finishing um an hour sorry 1 hour marathon. So I have to finish it. It's a 10 kilometer in 60 minutes. So, and you know, my watch at that certain time, it stopped. So I thought that I have more time than usual, but damn, you know, guys. So I saw like I'm almost at the finish line, guys. Like not almost, but I still need to, run like the hell out of myself. So it's only like 59, 58, 57. So you know that yung counting down ng seconds. So I almost didn't finish that, but damn, I finished it, guys. Like on time. Maybe I have like 46 seconds left. So I made it. I made it. That's why I'm really proud of myself at that time because I almost died. And I'm so mad at my watch. It's not actually my watch. I just borrowed it. So, because I don't have running watch. I don't have a running watch that time. So yeah, but I was able to finish it. So it's a crazy experience. Like it's, my body aches like this runner. Okay, let's proceed. Sorry about that. Shake a minute. So getting control of life is never easy and sometimes it can be definitely painful. But in the long run, optimal experiences add up to a sense of mastery, or perhaps better, a sense of participation in determining the content of life. What is wrong with my phone? It's dimming the light. So that comes as close to what is usually meant by happiness as anything else we can conceivably imagine. In the course of my studies, I tried to understand as exactly as possible how people felt when they most enjoyed themselves and why. My first studies involves a few hundred experts, artists, as athletes, musicians, chess masters, and surgeons. In other words, people who seemed to spend their time in precisely those activities they preferred. From their accounts of what it felt like to do what they were doing, I developed a theory of optimal experience based on the concept of flow, the state in which people are involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. So it is what you call the flow state. A lot of motivational people, is that they call themselves. So they have been discussing the flow state. The experience itself is so enjoyable that people will do it even at great cost for the sheer sake of doing it. With the help of this theoretical model, my research team at the University of Chicago and afterward colleagues around the world interviewed thousands of individuals from many different walks of life. These studies suggested that optimal experience were described in the same way by men and women, by young people and old, regardless of cultural differences. The flow experience was not just a peculiarity of affluent industrialized elites. It was reported as essentially the same words by old women from Korea, by adults in Thailand and India, by teenagers in Tokyo, by Navajo shepherds, by farmers in the Italian Alps, and by workers on the assembly line in Chicago. And the beginning of our data consisted interviews and questionnaires. To achieve greater precision was developed with time a new method of measuring the quality of subjective experience. The technique called the experience sampling method involves asking people to wear an electronic paging device for a week and write down how they feel and what they are thinking about whenever the pager signals. The pager is activated bioradiotransmitter about 8 times each day at random intervals. At the end of the week, each respondent provides what amounts of a running record, a written film clip of his or her life, made up of selections from its representative moments. By now, over 100,000 such cross sections of experience have been rolled, collected from different parts of the world. The conclusions of these volumes are based on the body of data. The study of flow, I began at the University of Chicago, has now spread worldwide. Researchers in Canada, Germany, Italy, Japan, and Australia have taken up its investigation. At present, the most extensive collection of data outside of Chicago is at the Institute of Psychology of the Medical School of the University of Milan, Italy. So let's end it there, guys. So I told you, like, reading books is not easy because we are actually reading like a thicker book now. So you really have to be patient and just take away all the good stuff that you are hearing from this. You don't need to take it all because some of it are like just study journals, because it's they have like, what do you call this, like references of how this flow state were, because they derive from this flow state, diba? This derive is not the correct term. Basta guys, you know that na, ha? So you just listen to me, because that's how we were able to finish this video. That's life, guys. It's not always we have to do the reading of the packet books. And now we're on to the thick book. So it's okay. You gotta be okay. You gotta be fine. So subscribe na kayo, guys. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. So I'm going out later again. Maybe that later I'm going out again. So this is like my life. I travel a lot. Yeah, it's like that, guys. So I do hope that you are taking care of yourself. If no one told you yet, don't give up, because I am here to give you life. Don't give up, guys. There are there are a lot of like depressing things, I know. So stop listening to all those depressing songs. Stop listening to depressing songs. Stop entertaining depressing people. You really have to find your happiness on your own first, so that you can give it to others. Like myself, I'm giving to you a lot of happiness, 'di ba? On a daily basis. It's not easy. So yun na lang, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.